Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Camp TCG. We have another deck profile for you. Today it's Blackwings. Fan favorite deck. This is a deck that my friend put together and I picked it up off of him and I've been playing it. And I really enjoy the high combo sequencing that you can go through with this deck, and just the options that the extra deck holds are just really cool. Plus, it's not too terribly expensive to pick up. You can pick this deck up for fairly cheap and just start having a good time with it. Went to my locals with it a few times now, and it's done pretty well. But without further ado, let's get into the profile. So I'm playing 3 Zephyros. He's your normal summon. Some people will say, "Oh, he's once per duel." Yeah, he's once per duel, but he's a normal summon, which is really big for the deck because the rest of your Blackwings you want to be able to special summon. So yes, you use his effect in the combo to special summon himself, but the fact that he is a normal summon is just really good. And then 3 Simoon. This is the card that, like, when it was announced, would make or break the deck, and it made the deck because this allows you to play through, like, the one issue this deck had before Simoon came out was the fact that you couldn't, like, if your normal summon was stopped, your whole combo line was stopped, and this allows you to play through that because this counts as a second normal summon, so they have to stop this or you're just gonna go off, which is awesome. Because his effect reads is you banish a Blackwing from your hand, set. It doesn't say search, it says set, so they cannot ash that. A Black Whirlwind from your deck. And then you normal summon this. And in turn, allowing you to get a search off your Black Whirlwind, which is really good. And this card's awesome. Then I only play 2 Oster. 3 to me is a brick. Yeah, it's a normal summon, but I'd much rather normal summon like a Zephyros or something, because you have to set up for this card. This card requires setup, and the only times it's really live is if you've used Simoon or you've used your Lure of Darkness. And that's when this card's live. Like, late game, this card's awesome, but late game I'm typically not wanting to go into because by the time I hit late game, I'm almost out of resources at that point. But it is great for the combo. 3 Bora the Spear. This is your best extender for the singular reason that it is not once per turn. You just cannot control another Bora. So if you do not control Bora and this is in your hand and you have another Blackwing on the board, special summon this. In the combo, you'll go special Bora, activate Zephyros, bounce Bora, special Zephyros, special Bora. And you have 2 bodies on the board for free. Bora is really good for that. And the fact that he's level 4 is even better. Then I play 3 Chris. This is one that I've debated on going down on, just because this one is once per turn. But I don't know what I'd replace him with, because he is, like, if you do open him, he's a nice level 4 extender. Which is just nice to have. Then 3 Gale. This is, typically I'm using this to help make my links, or just have extra materials on the board to do stuff. But it is nice to do combos with Harmanitan, and make Savage. This plus this is Savage, which is always fun. But this card's really good just for the singular reason that it is not once per turn. So typically, extenders I want to see is Bora and Gale, and basically set on that front. Then I'm playing 2 Harmanitan. It can alter its level, along with the fact that the synchros in this deck can be very high impact for the singular reason that if your opponent stops you mid-combo, and you have, like, this or this and this, or you have the ability to put an Oster on board, so you can put Oster on board and Harmanitan. You can either make Full Armor Master or Warlord Savage, and you're still able to set up interruptions. Like, if your opponent nibs you and you have these, then you can still proceed with your combo, which is really nice, and I really like Harmanitan for that singular reason. And then I'm playing the one Gladius. It's an extra body and an extender. Same with the Orochi. It's an extra body and an extender. So you can't really complain about it. And then one Caligo. It's just another extender. And then for the like, how do I put it? Let's just call it the Phantom Knight package. I play one Strangulanius, control a Darkwing Beast, special summon this, and then if there's a Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard, you can special summon it. So it can come up if you use Raider's Wing. So if you use Raider's Wing and you use this effect, you can go this and this, and you have a rank 4 in that. Another extender that I really like is Raider's Wing, just for the singular reason that this is searchable. So if you need that level 4 extender, this just comes out of the deck, like, whenever you need it, which I love. Plus, you can also dump this card off of Rusty Bardiche, and people don't realize that, and you can give yourself a free level 4 extender. And then the Phantom Knight package, the cloak and the boots. I'm still on the cloak. I like having the cloak, because if you do draw the boots, your Bardiche isn't just dead. Yeah, I'm aware of this, but what I do like doing sometimes is if I really need, like, the bodies, I'll go Bardiche, send Cloak to set the Shade Brigandine. I'll banish the Cloak to add the Raider's Wing, and then I'll get the Raider's Wing on board, activate Shade Brigandine, and you have your rank 4 right there. Which is nice. So the Ancient Cloak is nice because it can help with those awkward situations, and I like it. And just to finish the Phantom Knight package, it's the one Shade Brigandine. It's the only trapper run on the deck, so I just included in the monster lineup because it's essentially another monster. Then for spells, triple Black Whirlwind. It's a non-once per turn. Search your deck for any Blackwing. It's good. 3 Lower Darkness, because there's a lot of redundancy in this deck. So like if you draw 2 Boras, or you draw 2 Gales, or 2 Chris's, or 2 Zephyros, whatever, you draw multiples of something, you can allure them away. And it's nice because it just gives a little bit more consistency. And consistency is nice. Then you play your rank ups. You use these in the combo. You use these in the combos. And the combo for the deck. So they're necessary. And then my one-ofs are Monster Reborn and Called by the Grave. So yeah. Only change that I make to the deck is just putting in 2 Phantom Knight's Fogblade, because if your opponent does stop you mid-combo and you're still able to get to the Rusty Bardiche, like if your opponent stops your combo and you can still make Rusty Bardiche, you can send the Cloak, set a Fogblade, banish the Cloak, and get another Fogblade. So you still have 2 interruptions on your board, which is something I do want to play around with and test. So as soon as I get my hands on them, they will be going into the deck. Then for the extra deck, you play your 1 Full Armor Master. This guy is just like unaffected by everything. Give me your monster. Wipe your board. Really good card. 1 Boardload Savage. You use links in the combo, and you can make this on top of like an Infinity and then a 3 Negate Requiem. That's like 5-6 interruptions. That's really hard to deal with. Then for links, 2 Y-Strix, because this build is Y-Strix Turbo. So you go through them. And the 1 Rusty Bardiche, because you make Y-Strix and 4 Strix. Then you make this and just keep extending. This card's fair and balanced, by the way. Like, then the 1 Dark Rebellion, because you make I make Requiem in this build. 2 4 Strix, because there is a combo that I go through with this deck that I'm still testing and seeing if I like it, but there is a combo that goes through 2 of these. Like you use one at the beginning of your combo, and then you use another one later in the combo to make Caliuga. The 1 Raider's Knight, because you'll use it to rank up into Blaze Falcon, and then Blaze Falcon into Arsenal Falcon, and then Caliuga, which is your win con. This, you make this on your opponent's turn and you just wipe everything. It's really good. Arsenal Falcon specials, this wipes board. This just allows you to climb up into this. It's really nice. And then One Time Thief or Doer. I'm still testing this card, debating on whether I'm going to keep it in or not. So far it hasn't come up, but who knows. And then for the last 2 Xyz, I play the Requiem and the Infinity. You 2 rank up targets, because Requiem is 3 monster negates, Infinities just suck up your monster, and Omni negate. So if you can set up a board with this, plus Savage, you're sitting pretty, because you got 2 Omni negates, 3 monster negates. Really hard for your opponent to play through that. So yeah, that's it for the deck. I can show you a basic combo real quick just to kind of give you a general idea. Let's just say, for example, we open up the Zephyros and the Simoon. This is full combo, and this is really good. So you'll start off by banishing the Zephyros, activate Simoon effect, banish the Zephyros. That will allow you to set Black Whirlwind from your deck. You'll normal summon the Simoon. You'll activate Black Whirlwind's effect, allowing you to get your Oster out of the deck. You'll then go ahead and normal summon Oster, activate Oster's effect, targeting your Zephyros, special summoning it. And now you're sitting in a good spot. But you also will have Black Whirlwind to search to give you another extender. So I'm just gonna get Harmanitan here. And then we're gonna use Harmanitan's effect to special summon. We're then gonna go ahead and link off our Simoon and our Harmanitan, making Ystrix. We'll activate the Ystrix effect. We're gonna special summon from our deck. We can either do Bora, or we could just go straight for the Raider's Wing or Singulanius. I'm gonna make Bora here. We're then going to overlay our Oster and our Zephyros, making Forstrix. We'll then activate Forstrix effect, detaching the Zephyros, and then we'll get the search, and that will trigger Ystrix, giving us Soulshave Force out of the deck, and then giving us the ability to add Strangulanius. Keep in mind we're back at 5 cards, and we did that with 2 cards in our hand. So we could either have either have 6 cards in our hand right now, or we could have 5 cards in our hand, depending on if we're going first or second. Then from here, we're gonna link off the Forstrix and the Ystrix to make Rescue Bardiche. We're then going to activate the Bardiche's effect, sending from our deck the Ancient Cloak, allowing us to set Rank Up Magic Launch. Then we'll banish the Ancient Cloak, giving us our final rank up. So now we have all 3 rank ups out of the deck through the combo, which is really nice. So this can either go 2 ways. You can either activate so basically you can either from here go the route and make Caliuga on your opponent's turn, or you can set up multiple negates and hope your opponent can't play through that. I'll show you both from this area. The play that I normally go with is I activate Zephyros' effect, bouncing Bora to hand, special Zephyros, activate Bora's effect. We'll then overlay these to make Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. If your opponent's got something, this would trigger its effect. And from here, Soul Shave Force, targeting Force, specialing, ranking up into Infinity. And then you're going to set the rank up magic launch. And then pass your opponent's turn. On your opponent's turn, you're going to activate the rank up magic. Banishing one. We'll just banish the Weiss. And make Requiem. And now you have an Omni Negate. If you time it right, this will pop a card, along with this having 3 negates, which is pretty good. And you have board setup. The other route you can go for, if you wanted to, is, so your board looks like this. You go, so you go Zephyros, special. You're gonna overlay and make Raider's Knight. You'll activate Raider's Knight effect, detaching, making Blaze Falcon. You'll then activate Bardish's effect when Blaze Falcon summoned, targeting the Blaze Falcon, popping it. You'll then activate Rank Up Magic Soul Shave Force, targeting Blaze Falcon, and ranking up by 2 into Arsenal Falcon. You'll then activate Arsenal Falcon's effect, allowing you to special summon a level 4 Winged Beast. So if you wanted to, you can go for Raider's Wing here, and that allows you to get your Raider's Wing out of the deck. You then will special summon Strangleanius, and overlay the 2 in Rusty Bardish's zone, making Dark Rebellion. You set the rank up magic, and then you'll pass to your opponent. On your opponent's turn, you can start by activating rank up magic launch, targeting your Arsenal Falcon, equipping Kaliyuga, and he's now at 2 tokens. You'll get the pop off Bardiche, and then you can activate rank up magic launch, banishing 1. We'll just banish the Blaze Falcon since it's dead, making the Requiem. So now you're what's it called? You have 3 monster negates. You're negating all cards on the field currently, along with the fact that he is a Harpy's Feather Duster on legs. So you have 3,000 damage, 21, 3,500, full board negate, 3 monster negates, a pop, and he can keep you extending. Plus you have at least 3 or 4 more cards in hand to continue. Like this deck can do a lot, and it's just insane. But yeah, I just figured, why not? I have the deck built. I'm really enjoying it. I've finally learned a bunch of the combo lines. Let's just bring it to you guys. I've been really enjoying the deck, just the combos that it can perform, and just kind of the things that it can do, just out of nowhere. Like if no one, if people don't plan for this deck, they underestimate it, and then you just take them out of nowhere. But thank you guys for watching. As always, typical YouTube crap. Comment, like, subscribe. Helps support the channel. Helps us get out there, and as always, get your game on.